know how it's happened, but I feel that words love to come and play with me, because I love to play with words. I love to listen to words, and I love to write stupid poems and just see how do they all connect, and how do they rhyme, and how do they fit together, and what else are they showing me that I hadn't thought of. Listening is always the first step. Actually, the first step is to arrive and maybe be silent and just be there, and then to listen and open my whole being and my senses to listening, whether that is to a river, or to a glen in a forest, or to my own heart, or to a word. I'm listening. I'm offering my attention and presence to the word, to the place, to myself, and I'm listening. And then in the listening, a relationship is created, and I see that relationship as a kind of you can see it as a bridge or a river. Something begins to flow. There's a connection where I'm listening to the word, and the word is showing itself to me. And a way of learning languages is to ask to meet the song of that language, or the spirit of that language first, before we begin to try and remember the vocabulary and the grammar. And it's a really lovely way to sort of receive, a language inside of us. I realized for so long that so much, certainly in the culture that I'm raised in Europe, Northern Europe, we're asked to separate things that we are deemed opposites. And so the whole idea of opposites is sort of a misnomer, I feel. It's like, it's not opposite there, it's a pair, right? And in the pair, if we say, okay, to be whole, they need each other, right? And so sometimes I tell a story of day and night, and light and dark, and of how they need each other, and how they flow into one another, and how they support one another. And this is sort of a nice idea, but for me, it's much more than a nice idea. It helped to heal my life into, what we often like to name and term as a more holistic approach. And I just feel that that's what the earth really needs. That's what we need. We don't need to be torn apart and choose sides. We need to come together into a more sort of holistic way of feeling that each part has its part to play.